appreciate that.
Oh.
We're here.
Yeah. Anyway. So the plan was to wait till we had 350 viewers, but we just realized that was a pipe dream, so.
Yeah.
But thanks for sticking around. But seriously, we had severe internet
problems. It was
problems.
just one thing after another. Our camera's all weird and everything. So thanks, guys. That's why you guys are the best ever, and we really appreciate that. So thanks for sticking with us.
There's hotspotting from my phone, well, for my connection. So this show's only going to cost me like $180.
Are you really?
What? Yeah.
What's she doing?
No, I'm hotspotting my phone. That's what it was when I have this.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, if it was fixed, we would just run it out of mine.
I guess I didn't realize.
Yeah.
I thought you just.
No.
Anyway, thanks for joining us tonight, guys. We're really excited. It's our final. It's our final.
Final show.
No, not. I guess
that's not our
final vote.
It's the final rankings.
This camera is just awkwardly
so close. That's what they're saying too. They're so close.
It's the close stalker.
It is. Usually, never mind.
So now we're just right across the table from you guys, literally. So, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate that. Again, thanks to 221 Robotic Systems for sponsoring us this season. They've just been amazing help, so check out their website. They got a lot of great stuff up. Thanks again to Anthony and all the guys and girls over there for hooking us up, and we were able to get our GoPro and do all these great segments that we've been showing. I hope you guys have been enjoying that. We're going to show our newest 3 tonight. So again, thanks to 221 Robotic Systems.
So also, as far as segments go, Mike and I will be attending the World Championship. Is that what's up there? Oh, it's not. Yeah. So we'll be attending the World Championship. So hopefully we'll be able to do a lot of segments. It's kind of the only benefit of our team not qualifying is that Mike and I will be there. So if your team is interested in doing any of our segments, whether it be behind the bumpers, behind the glass, dash cam, take your pick. If you're interested in that, send us an email just so we can put you on our list of teams to go
to-do list.
So we're just going to be like bopping around.
Should we tell them about our new segment? Not our new segment, but our one video that we want to do while we're there.
Oh, the Stuffed Drive Team set?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We really want to, we really thought it'd be funny to try a Stuffed Drive Team say, like episode or video at least. So still got to figure out how we're gonna do it, but we'll probably do it on one of the practice fields in the pits, and you know, set up a time where people can come by, and just different drive teams can come by, and we'll video you up, and you guys can, you know, come up with different things to say, and be pretty funny. Just, you know, like, is this a new battery? It's fresh battery? Thought we were lined up. Oh, we had a whole bunch of good ones.
Yeah, and I'm sure you guys will be able to come up with a lot of them too.
So, to go along with our thanks, we really, I know we say it a lot, but we really want to thank Pat Flynn. He really helped us out tremendously this weekend when he went to Bridgewater. We sent him the camera, got some great footage, and Pat just helps us with everything that we could ever need. Uploading videos, downloading videos. His internet speed's like, it's crazy fast, like 75 down, 50 up or something like that. So it really helps us out with all that stuff, and so thanks a lot, Pat. We really appreciate it.
So I think also Kristen deserves a lot of thanks.
Absolutely.
She's been driving a Oswego, picking me up, as you know, my truck issues that we talked about a couple weeks ago. But she's been great, driving an hour and a half to Oswego to come pick me up so I can come back home and do the show. So it'll be myself, Mike, Kristen, and Pat. Kind of is our FC Top 25 group that will be at championships. So if you see a group of 4 people, typically wearing black shirts, probably walking around, come up and say hi.
Yeah,
you like talking to people.
Love to. Well, again, thanks to 1983. We're gonna have stickers again this year for the top 25. So all those teams that are on the list tonight will be receiving a sticker with the number that they placed on. So you can do whatever you want with that sticker. We prefer you to put it on your robot if you want.
You can't do whatever you want with it. It goes on your robot.
That's
right?
what it's supposed to.
So it would be really cool if like 48 and 1507 last year, they like took pictures of the student putting the sticker on, and we uploaded it to our Facebook. So stuff like that is really cool. I mean, if you choose not to, understand there are some teams out there that really are very protective over how the robot looks and how things
literally
are placed.
Don't have any space for another sticker. So
that's just a cool thing that we try to do. Again, we always say that this list is not, we don't try not to take it too seriously. This is you know, just for fun, we always say, but that's something we like to do for fun. award the teams.
And a lot of teams take pride in where they rank and they look for and all that. So.
And we have some honorable mentions as well. Like if you didn't make the final list, but you made it 3 out of the 4 weeks or something like that. We have some other stickers for you too that just say honorable mention on them.
Speaking of championship, our next our next show is a recap of Mar and MSC.
Yeah.
Okay. So next Wednesday, right? Next Wednesday or next Friday? Did we decide? Is it next Friday is the recap?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Check our schedule.
We don't even know. But regardless, when are we doing our championship preview show?
It will be Friday.
Next Friday. So we're doing a show
Wednesday and
I thought we were doing a show Friday after championship.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's Wednesday, Friday.
I think no, it's Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah. So we're gonna do anyway. What I'm getting at is if past couple of years we've had some volunteers do like a division preview, like kind of take ownership to one of the divisions and do some research, and then we actually have you come on the air with your webcam and you guys can talk to everybody about that division. So if you're going to be interested in doing that, start thinking about it. We'll ask for volunteers, but it's really a great time. We've had Trent before and
Alec from Little
Zach Orr, a lot of fun. So if you're interested, start thinking about that. So
all right, I think we should get our. Oh yeah. So just to recap, also why we cut off voting this week is just that usually like the Michigan MAR system tends to be like its own thing, so we don't allow voting for that week because those teams get an unfair bump because they're the only teams playing, so they tend to get a lot more votes than they normally would. It just so happens that the Chesapeake Regional also falls on that same weekend, and there wasn't a good way to let people vote for the Chesapeake teams, but not somehow let what happens at MSC and MAR infiltrate, the brain of the voter. So again, sorry to the Chesapeake teams, but just to keep it consistent for when we cut off voting to last year and the year before, this is it.
There's about I looked at it. I think there's only 20 teams out of the 60 that are going to be there that have not competed yet. So we just kind of, it was like one of the lesser of the two evils, just not, so we apologize, and so that's why we did what we did. But okay, so as always, email us throughout the show, send us a tweet throughout the show. Those are both at the bottom of the screen, where they are now, if they weren't. And the segment we've done a couple times now is the call-in segment. So send us an email with the heading or the subject as call-in. We would love to take questions on our break. We found those have been really, really fun. So if you'd like to be a part of that, send us an email.
Definitely. All right, so let's get to some teams here, shall we?
Let's do it. Okay, so we might take us a second here. We're under a different setup than we normally are. So our 25th ranked team, and our 25th ranked team for the all of 2013 season is team 1334.
Excuse me. From Oakville, Ontario, Canada, Oakville Community Robotics is the Red Devils. 39 wins, 13 losses, and we're the winners of the Western Canadian Regional.
I forgot to say that. Maybe we'll go back.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1334 making their debut in the top 25 this week. The Red Devils lost to the powerhouses 11-14 and 20-56 twice. They were semifinalists at Waterloo and finalists at GTR West. With their wild card spot already in hand, 1334 went into the Western Canadian Regional full of energy, went an amazing 11-1 through qualifications, landing the number 1 seed. They picked a member of the A team and 46-33 to win in straight matches. Awesome bot. Glad to see them finally win. Obviously having to play those powerhouses twice and losing, unfortunately, is great growing and learning experience. But finally bringing home that win is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean, definitely the influence of some of the powerhouse teams in Canada is clearly working. 1334, not making the list this week is 43-43.
43-34?
Max Tech? I think it's 43-43. They have a great machine, and there's a few more Canadian teams that we're going to talk to here as well. So Canada's definitely...
Yeah, the Ontario province has been...
stepping
we'll talk
up.
about that. So something I forgot to say before we move on to our 24th. So for this season, some show facts. Over 59 different teams made the top 25 this year alone. 59 different teams at some point were in the top 25. This is the first year we've had a rookie team in the top 25, and 44-51 sustained that position for like 3 or 4 weeks.
Robots Garage.
Yep. And the highest averaging number of voters per week ever. Like, throughout the whole voting season, this season we've had the most voters on average, so that's been great. So the top 25 has an overall record of 850, 150, and 4. 850 wins, 150 losses, and 4 ties.
That's incredible.
So, like Justin said, I mean that you're winning over 80% of your matches. It's pretty cool. They've So the top 25, that was the stats of the top 25 this specific week, not the 59 teams, just these 25. Between these 25, there's been 44 winners, or 44 wins, 8 finalist appearances, 9 semifinalists, and 3 quarterfinalists. So I mean, on average, teams are winning 2 regionals per
Crazy.
year. So those are just some stats I can throw at you. But so 25th ranked team was 1334, and we're gonna move on here. Our 24th ranked team is 2169
from Prior Lake, Savage, Minnesota. Prior Lake High School, King Tech, 29 wins, only 4 losses. Winners of the Northern Lights and Colorado Regionals.
Okay, King Tech was also making their debut in the top 25 this week. They've been to 2 regionals, winning both of them. They've never scored less than 100 in any of their elimination matches this year. Their Colorado elimination scores were 185, 209, 212, 132, 198, and 183, averaging 186.5 per match. It's really awesome in Colorado. 185.6 per match in eliminations. Saw a video of them today. They're a big, boxy, full-court shooter. 2 alliance partners played counter defense, so they could, in finals match 2 at least, played counter defense. 2169 did most of the tele-op scoring with their full-court shooter. Now, I know you didn't see the video, but so King Tech is in the protected zone, shooting full-court shots with one of their other robots under the blue pyramid. They were red under the blue pyramid, and the other one is kind of playing defense. Now, would that be considered blockading the field? I don't know. Like blockading the field offensively, it'd be a weird call, but I don't know. So, anyways, they're a great machine. Pretty cool. 2 regional wins, averaging 186.5 this past weekend.
I've always had questions about blockade. I was going to ask the head referee at Buckeye, but he didn't take any questions.
That's not good. All right. What's the chat saying? You have to fill me in this week.
What? No, just go with that. That's what I do.
We're going to have to catch up. Anyway, okay. Our 23rd ranked team is team number 624.
From Katy, Texas, Cinco Ranch High School, it's Kryptonite. 29 wins, only 10 losses. Quarterfinalists at Lone Star, semifinalists at Peachtree, and semifinalists in the Alamo Regional.
So they most recently competed week 5 in Alamo. They were 2 times quarterfinalists, and they were 1 time semifinalists. Just put on a steady as she goes performance this year. Haven't made it to the finals. Not signed up for championship yet. Not sure if they got a wild card slot or not. But regardless, great job this year to 624. Just pretty consistent. Unfortunately, not making it too far in eliminations.
It's really hard to pick up a wild card spot in the semifinals.
Yeah, it is. That's true. I don't know why I said that.
So, I don't know. I agree that they deserve to be there because they have a great robot, but they didn't win. So I mean, it's hard to say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
The best team doesn't always like we said last year. Best team doesn't always make the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Sometimes you don't.
Sometimes you just get beat.
Yep.
I guess you could argue then if they're the best team. Yeah, I see it. Exactly. I agree.
So, but anyway, where I was going to go with that is, should there be a method for teams to get invited to championship by the FRC community
without being a popularity contest? I don't know. Stuff.
Something to noodle with.
Okay, our 22nd ranked team for all of 2013. is team number 1806.
From Smithville, Missouri, Smithville High School at SWAT. 28 wins, 4 losses, winners of the Kansas City and Oklahoma City regionals.
So this championship-bound team has only 4 losses on the year, and has 2 regional wins under the belt. They've won alongside of 1986 twice. Their towns are only 40 miles apart, but take nothing away from 1806. They have a well-built, finely tuned machine. They rank 5th and 7th at their 2 regionals. So definitely 1986 wasn't carrying that alliance. 1806 definitely putting up their fair share. Good job to SWAT, and it's been awesome to see them on a new team on the list this season. So I don't know, it's tough to like, oh well, they were with 1986, then they got carried or whatever. No, it's not. It's
Yeah.
You can't say that. They obviously deserve being ranked 5th and 7th. They have a good bot. Okay, our 21st ranked team is team number 11.
From Flanders, New Jersey, Monolith High School, it's Mort. 41 match wins, only 9 losses. Winners of the Palmetto Regional, the Monolith District event, and semifinalists at Bridgewater.
So Mort, our newest behind the bumpers team, most recently competed at the Bridgewater District event. They went into last weekend with 1 regional win, 1 district win. I'm looking for that 2nd district win, but unfortunately came up short in the finals, losing to 33-14, 16-76, and 7-14. We'll see them next at the March Championship. Well integrated robot, awesome driver, LED feedback. Already signed up for championship, so we'll see them there. We'll be showing their behind the bumper segment later, but if you've already checked it out, pretty cool robot.
Check it out.
Check it out.
I'm going to say it's Bridgewater Raritan.
Raritan?
Raritan?
Whatever.
It's kind of fun pronouncing things wrong and then watching the chat be like,
oh,
that's this.
Definitely.
Yes. Raritan.
Raritan. That's exactly how.
Raritan. That's what we said.
Look at this one.
We're good.
Oh, Raritan. That's what
Raritan. Raritan.
Raritan. It's Raritan. It is.
I think it's Raritan.
That's why I said Bridgewater and just kept
Raritan.
going. I know. I'm just saying what Ryan said. Ryan Hallery. Or Hallery. He said Raritan.
So I'm just going to call it Grand Blank from now on, and if it's wrong, it's wrong.
GB. Alright. Thanks for our first side track of the night. Our 20th ranked team.
Oh, Memer Mamu, it's Raritan.
Oh, Memer Mamu. Memer Mamu. Our 20th ranked team is team number 1718.
From Armada, Michigan, the Macomb Academy of Arts and Sciences is the Fighting Pie. 33 wins, only 4 losses, winners of the Waterford and Grand Blanc district events.
The Fighting Pie competed at Waterford and Grand Blanc, like Justin just said, taking home 2 wins, with 33 in both of those wins. The difference in their elim scores between Waterford and Grand Blanc, in Waterford they scored an average of 129.8, so like 130, and in Grand Blanc, the duo, I guess, scored 152.2 throughout elimination. So you can see how 17-18 and 33 and mostly 17-18 just improve. They got MSC up next, where they're fighting their spot for championship. But we saw kind of some footage from them last week. They had a really cool, interesting robot. They get up, right up close, as close as they can, or up higher, I guess, than most shooters, to the high point, the high goal.
Yeah, I mean, obviously with the strength of Michigan, with 33, 469, 67, whatever. But teams like 17-18 are as good or better than a lot of the elite Michigan teams. And I just really am excited to see how, like 17-18, how they can perform when they have to go against all the elite in Michigan, and how the alliance selections work out. Excuse me. It's going to be exciting to watch.
All right, our 19th ranked team is team 2590.
From Robbinsville, New Jersey, it's Nemesis. 31 wins, 5 losses, 1 tie. Winners at the H&H district event and finalists at TCNJ.
So Nemesis finished first at H&H and won the event. Then seeded second and were finalists at TCNJ. They compete next at Mar Championship So it's been really fun watching Nemesis emerge on the top 25 and sustain a position since week 1. One of those teams, week 1 that we've really, haven't heard much about before. So it's been really cool. They've had what it takes to be successful, and they'll be battling it out at Mar this weekend. It's going to be, like you were just talking about, it's going to be awesome to watch and see how well, see how these teams perform with, getting the best of the best from Mar, the best of the best from MSC together. So just a reminder, send us an email or a tweet if you have any questions you would like us to talk about on the air. We love getting, tweets and stuff from you guys. And we would love a call-in voter if anybody wants to. It'd be great. Okay. Our 18th ranked team, another team from Mar, is Team 341.
From Ambler, Pennsylvania, Wissahickon High School, it's Miss Daisy. 36 wins, 18 losses. And winners of the H&H, Springside Chestnut Hill District events, and semifinalists at the Las Vegas Regional.
So took their Mar success out of the district model this past weekend and went out to Vegas. They finished 24th with a 5-6 record, but was scooped up by the 4th seeded Alliance in 33-09, and with the help of 33-36 were semifinalists, losing to the eventual winning Alliance of 42-76, 32-45, and 17-17. They put up 103 and 143 in the quarterfinals, but only managed 50 and 93 points in the semifinals, where they lost. 341 will play again this weekend in Mar. They're already registered for St. Louis, so this is like their last chance, to really fine-tune their robot and get everything ready for the big show. So we talked about that a couple weeks ago, where teams can put up some good numbers and then just either the next sequence, or whatever, just really don't put up much at all, but. Having to play 32-45, which was the number 1 seed there in 17-17, obviously, made it a factor. So
yeah, it's tough, especially. I'm not saying 341 broke, but with the amount of events and matches that teams are going through now, who knows in the semifinals? If 341 something, they had a malfunction or one of their alliance partners did. That's usually the reason for a large drop in the points like that.
Yeah,
but.
Definitely. It's tough. It's just, it's tough. Okay. Our 17th ranked team. Libby. Libby, please. Our 17th ranked team is team number 1310.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the Texas. The Toronto District School Board and Runnymede Collegians, Runnymede Robotics. 23-13, finalists at Waterloo, finalists at GTR West. That's it.
And you're like,
yeah.
So an amazing, versatile robot that we've gotten the pleasure to check out in person. They were selected second at both Waterloo and GTR West, second overall. They finished 10th and 6th at both of those regionals respectively. Another team that has had to play 11, 14, 20, 56 twice in the finals, I think. Maybe not. They were in the wild card spot at championship and will be helping to represent the powerful province of Ontario and St. Louis. It was great because when we were up there, we were talking with, oh my gosh, John Hobbins about just the intensity that, yes, you have your definite powerhouses 11, 14, 20, 56. Then that whole middle tier of teams is just phenomenal.
Right.
You had 6-10, 13-10, 13-34.
43-43.
It's just, yeah, it's just been just that the strive to get better is just amazing there. Ontario is just going to come out
and
with so many good robots.
Right, and Canada is switching to the district model very soon, if not next year, definitely the year after that. So teams like 13-10 are going to, be able to, I don't say win a lot more, but I think, they're not going to see 11, 14, 20, 56 at every event. They're not always going to end up together. Mm-hmm. So all that stuff will benefit, all the teams a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. So it's cool being able to see them. Just really, like I said, really versatile. So, all right. Sporting their shirt tonight. Their 16th ranked team is Team 111.
From Schaumburg, Illinois, Prospect, Rolling Meadows, and Wheeling High School, it's Wild Stang. 24 wins, 8 losses, and a tie. winners of the Wisconsin Regional and semifinalists at the Midwest Regional.
So Wild Slang made an appearance in the top 25 week 4, but they dropped off last week. But they're back this week after competing at the Midwest Regional. They went 8-1-1, ranking 3rd. They were selected to be on the number 2 alliance by 23:38. In the 1675, they cruised through the quarterfinals, but to lose in 2 matches in the semis. 111 has not won a regional this year. Obviously, it's not.
They won Wisconsin.
What did I get wrong?
I don't know
what I was looking at then. I'm sorry. That is wrong. Yes, but obviously the Hall of Fame team will be there in St. Louis. I don't know what I got wrong then. So, anyway, Wild Slang is a great team, as always. That's an obvious statement. But, where did I miss? Oh, I must have just read it wrong.
It happens. But yeah, no, Wild Slang, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know.
Maybe
Never mind. I was going to say something I wasn't sure of, so we're just going to not say it. I just feel like that 111 hasn't gotten necessarily the recognition that they've always. Like, I feel like they're kind of getting left out of that. You know, the 254, 1114, 2056 class, right? I know Wild Slang is there, but it seems like they haven't really been involved in that conversation as much, you know, the past few years, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Other people are probably saying, "What are you talking about?" People talk about Wild Slang all the time.
I think I agree with you. I think a lot of it maybe is because this year and last year they don't compete till like week 4, so all that hype of like weeks 1, 2, and 3, like, you know, we see a lot of we saw 610, saw 1114, saw 2056 early. And then, you know, I think they're always trying to, you know, maybe playing catch up there, you know, with making an impression at least.
Yeah.
They have, like, you know, 11-14, 20-6, you know, set the bar here. So when 11-14 comes out, or when 111 comes out, they're trying to reach that bar, and if they come up short, then, you know, I don't think people talk about them very much. So.
I mean, it's strange to say that about a team that went to Einstein 2 years ago. It's just...
Yeah, absolutely.
But people in the chat are making a great point. I mean, they're very, you know, they usually compete later. They're not a coastal team. I'm talking about a fairly coastal team in our first break that I'm really disappointed is not in the top 25, and hasn't been all year, which is amazing to me. But we'll get there. But yeah, congratulations to Wild Slang, the 16th ranked team, and we'll move on.
Okay, our 15th ranked team is team number 868.
From Carmel, Indiana, Carmel High School, it's the Tech Hounds. 31 wins, 4 losses, winners, the Boilermaker and Crossroad Regionals.
Okay. So 868, the Tech Hounds have emerged this year, and because the robot is really good. 2 regional wins this year, with their most recent being last weekend at the Crossroads Regional in Indiana. They ranked first with a 9-1 record, and they picked the second-ranked team of Cyber Blue, 234, and with the help of 1646, they put up an average of 154 points in 7 elimination matches. 868 has the opportunity to represent the great state of Indiana at the World Championship.
Yeah, 868 is the team that really came on the scene for me this year. Wasn't too familiar with them in prior years, but 2 regional wins, only 4 losses. That's really, really awesome. Mm-hmm. And like we said at the top of the show, really excited to go to championship because these are some teams that I would never have had a chance to see. What's funny?
We're coastal, Missouri River. Okay, so this show gave you the opportunity to see. Okay, now you're lost.
Oh yeah, I just have to take care of one thing.
Please continue. You need to text somebody?
Yeah, I just got my pet.
Somebody needs the boot?
Yep, or at least a little timeout.
I got it. Who you need?
Well, if I tell you, then everyone will hear it.
Well, they're gonna see it anyway.
Oh yeah.
Who needs it?
Roast. You know what'd be cool?
Roast?
Yeah. You know what'd be cool one time is to, I don't know, compare the whole day? I was thinking like a few minutes.
Oh, too bad. Okay.
I thought it'd be cool to like
we lost.
Compare
Sorry, guys.
compare all the voters to the actual top 25 and just see who came the closest.
Oh yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
Don't say that too loud, or Pat'll make it happen. All right, so you were saying that this show is giving you the opportunity. You're still lost. This show is giving you the opportunity
to learn about great teams, but since our team didn't qualify for championship, now when I go to championship, I can see all these teams that, normally when we compete, I'm, obviously very busy, and Mike and everyone else is very busy, so it's going to be an interesting experience, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing a lot of these teams up close and filming a lot of our sorry.
Face that way. She's sick too. I don't need that.
Still not 100%.
All right. Okay. We're back. Oh no, we got some more to go.
Hang on. I'm sorry. I just want to remind the chat just to keep it a little bit,
civil.
People aren't arguing. They're just saying, things that are kind of inappropriate. So just tone it back a little bit. Or you'll end up with Drost. You can take a seat on the sidelines for a while. Sorry, go ahead.
All right. Our 14th ranked team. A new team to the list this week is Team 1477.
From the Woodlands, Texas, Conroe Independent School District, it's the Texas Torque. 49 wins, 9 losses. Quarterfinalists at Lone Star, semifinalists at Bayou, semifinalists at Alamo, and finally breakthrough winners of the Razorback Regional. The only team I know of that went to 4 events this year.
That's crazy.
It's like
4 regionals too.
It's like
I'm saying just because it's like traveling to 4.
It's like $20,000 just in registration. That's insane.
How do they?
I don't know. Let's talk about how great they are.
So we were wondering when this team would make it on the top 25. They've been, like we just said, a staggering 4 regionals this year with a record of 49-9. With that record, you would have thought they would have won more than 1 regional with only 9 losses
and a great robot.
Yeah, but maybe they could have won 2. 9 losses is not a lot. But only 1 regional win this year. This past weekend at the inaugural Razorback Regional in Arkansas, they won a perfect 12-0 in qualifications to get the number 1 seed, and with the help of 36-12 and 14-21, they were finally able to bring home some gold. They hadn't even been in the finals up until the 4th regional, but like we just had talked about before, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. It doesn't mean the robot was bad. They had a great robot. Only 9 losses on the year is awesome. They were up in the rankings, high quite often. Already registered for the championship, so we'll see them there.
Yeah, I think they're, as an aside note, I think their logo is one of the classiest and cleanest logos in all of the First C. It's just beautiful.
Okay, our 13th ranked team, a team that's, I guess, coastal, way out there, is Team 359.
They're pure coastal.
All coastal.
From Waialua, Hawaii. Waialua High School is the Hawaiian Kids. 48 wins, 5 losses, winners, the Boilermaker, Utah, and finalists in Hawaii.
So heading back home to the Pacific Ocean this past weekend to compete in their backyard event of the Hawaii Regional, the Hawaiian Kids already went into that with 2 regional wins. Looking for the 3-peat and were on their way by landing the number 1 seed, but they fell short in the finals with losing scores of 71 and 56. So it's kind of the same thing. Losing scores of 71 and 56 after putting up scores like 141, 147, and 150 in the quarterfinals and semifinals. This Hall of Fame team will be a threat in Missouri as they look for that World Championship win. We're both a huge fan of the Hawaiian Kids. Not only do they build great robots, they're just great people. Glenn is an awesome guy, and we just really admire their team.
Yeah, I talked to Glenn a lot about their Championship Chairman's Award experience and how they got there. They're the 3rd Championship Chairman's Award team that we've talked about already. And we're not done yet, so congratulations to them. And again, another team we look forward to seeing a championship.
These are all, like you just said, because the coach, but we'll get to spend as much time as we want with these teams. We're not going to be rushed.
It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome.
All right, our 12th ranked team, another team from Texas. Not that the Hawaiian Kids were, but is Team 148
from Greenville, Texas. Greenville High School. It's the Robo Wranglers. 37 wins, 10 losses. Winners at Lone Star, Dallas, and semifinalists at the Silicon Valley Regional.
So with 2 regional wins, the Rubber Wranglers look to continue their success at SVR this past weekend. They fell all the way down to 29th place. Obviously, we're going to get scooped up no matter what. I mean, they have a good robot. Nobody would pass them up. It doesn't matter where they were ranked. We're eliminated in the semifinals to the eventual winning alliance of the powerful combo of 118 and 254. They put up amazing numbers in quarterfinals though, with being 158 and 167. They got a couple weeks here, to make any last minute tweaks that they got, but they just put a lot of work. I know. Last week we heard that their drivers are there like every day practicing, a couple hours a day. Not sure if that's the case this year, but wouldn't be surprised if it is or whatever. So
yeah, great team, and definitely look forward to see where a robot like that, that full court shooter, 20-point hanger. Well, they
20-point dumper.
I mean, they do obviously more than just that. They can shoot close too, but seeing how a versatile robot like that, how they do at championship, will be interesting to see. And if we can't convince them to put our sticker on their beautiful robot.
All right, our 11th team, our final team before our first break, and our 11th team through all of 2013, goes out to team number 67.
From Milford, Michigan, Huron Valley Schools, the hot team. 25 wins, 8 losses, and lost in a spot. Quarterfinalists at Waterford and finalists at Troy.
Okay, the hot team. Kind of been all over the top 25. They were up, they were down, they were off, they were on. But they'll settle in here to the 11th spot after a quarterfinal and finalist run at Waterford and Troy. Hot does not have a district win this year. Looking for redemption. Looking for redemption at MSC this coming weekend.
So I guess I haven't really thought of pure, comparison between the two. I just find it interesting how 148 wins 2 regionals, and everyone in the chat saying, "Oh, overrated." 67 hasn't won any. They're ranked higher than them, and everyone's fine with that. It's just interesting,
It really is. Well, I don't know. That's a really interesting point. So. So we said if we could get to 350 viewers, we'd give away a T-shirt tonight. But
yeah,
we're still 200
only
people.
220 people more. We got this. But
we're at 150.
Add 67 to the 4th Hall of Fame team. In the top 25.
All right. So you said you wanted to talk. This brings us to our first break. You said you wanted to talk about a team that's not in the top 25.
Yeah. Okay. Now I don't vote, and obviously that's our golden rule. If you don't vote, don't complain. I don't vote because I feel like it's kind of, conflict of interest. But what do the voters have against 1983? They are 40 wins, 11 losses, and have won 3 regionals. I don't.
You just give away that they're not on the top 25.
Well, I mean, very rarely would a team go from not being ranked at all to all of a sudden in the top 10.
Yeah, they haven't been up. I guess what you're saying is they haven't been up all year.
All year, they haven't made the list once. I don't know if they can't make the list. What does the team have to do to get on the list? It's just they have 4 banners this year, 3 wins and a chairman's award. That's incredible.
Maybe they'll fly under the radar. Nobody expected.
I'm really disappointed that they didn't make the list. I was watching the past 2 weeks. So I just wanted to give 1983 a little bit of the spotlight, even if you voters decided not to for whatever reason.
So we do have a caller.
Boom.
Libby volunteered to call.
Oh boy.
So.
Oh, Beaver Babu, I want to call.
I don't know if she's ready. So we're completely blindsiding her.
You calling her right now?
You want to? Because we have we have a ton of. She said.
What am I talking about?
We're gonna make it up as we go.
Well, hang on. I can take a question here while you're getting coordinate with her, so it's not a complete disaster.
You got a question on there?
Yeah. So a question was asked, what is your view on people laughing at others and giving another robot a penalty on purpose? And the subject line was gracious professionalism. I don't know. I say I haven't seen what you've seen personally, but I will say that at almost every event I've been to, I've seen a few examples of ungracious behavior. And especially from being, and I understand the heat of the moment, like you say things, and from being on drive team, like as we're in queue and the alliance of the match that's happening right before us is right in front of us, and I hear things, and it's the heat of the moment, so I try not to hold teams accountable. But one thing I don't like is when a team gets pushed over, and I understand like it's a mildly exciting thing when a team gets pushed over, but the crowd tends to cheer when a robot gets knocked over, and I wish that didn't happen. There's nothing worse than seeing a robot fall over in a match, especially in a really critical time. So I would just, that's what I would say about gracious professionalism.
Like booing when people decline.
Yeah, that too is kind of obnoxious. Or somebody declined, everyone's like, oh, I don't know. Yeah. It's just, you get a bunch of high school kids together, and obviously, stuff's gonna happen. But
yeah. So let's see. Do we get another? So how much do you know about the chairman's teams from this year? Who's won?
At the top, I know quite a bit.
Jay has asked us, any idea who you think might win chairman's this year?
Well, going into the year, I had a list of teams, maybe 5, that I thought have a chance. Now, MSC's not done yet, so whoever comes out of MSC is going to be really strong. But I was like, the 234s of the world, I thought they had a decent chance. They didn't win. So right now, for my money, it looks like I think 1538 of the Holy Cows have a great chance. They're a great team. So they're number 1 on my list right now. Whoever comes out of Michigan, though, is going to be really tough. I could see a team like 33 or 27, 503 really step up and have a good chance at it as well.
You said 2016?
I did not say 2016. I don't know. I don't know much. I know they're a great team. I don't know much about what they've done. 33 didn't win at district.
No. Interesting.
Huh. Wow. 17-18. But yeah, I think the Holy Cows probably right now are my choice.
Yeah. We'll see.
Teams like I expected maybe 233 to be up there. They didn't win. 1108. Panther Robotics, they won like 7 or 8 in a row, so I thought they would have a chance. They didn't win, so I don't know. Chairman's was kind of weird this year.
Really, it's really odd. Okay, so let's all give a warm welcome to Libby Kamen. She's our good friend.
You like that term?
Good friend?
Good friend.
She is, though.
Yeah, we say it about a lot of people.
I do?
Yeah.
Well, it's people we talk about are our good friends.
I was getting nervous.
Hey, Libby.
Now everyone knows.
I was getting really nervous because you didn't call me. Like, you're like, oh, we're going to welcome Libby.
Libby's like, wait, my phone's not ringing.
We just did. So what's going on, Libby?
Well, so I'm confused.
We're confused
sort of
too.
Oh, we're gonna call you. Okay.
So Libby, you've been what? Go ahead.
Is there a way for me to not get audio feedback from you? Because I can't hear you.
Oh.
Rather, I hear myself.
Is that better?
Think so?
I think so.
All right, go for it.
I'm dying, Libby.
I know you're dying. Are you gonna be okay?
I don't know. Probably not.
Do I need to bring you cough her off the championship or something?
Great idea.
Okay.
Also chapstick.
Aw,
Oh, Mimir Mamu, Justin's sick.
So Libby, you've been to event almost every week this year. Can you tell us how you've seen maybe the game change, or how maybe events are different, or how they're maybe run different, or anything about the variety of events that you've been to?
Yeah, so I have to do one thing because I promised a friend.
Oh, yeah, go
his
for it.
birthday was last week, and the only thing he wanted for his birthday was for his team to be on top 25. Obviously, they're not in the top 25, but Jeff, I'm shouting out 869 just for you because honestly, you should look them up. Their defense is sick.
Their
anyway,
defense is sick.
I've been to 5 events out of the 66 competitions. I was in New Hampshire. I literally wrote it down. I couldn't remember. New Hampshire, Toronto East, College of New Jersey, Mar District, which is pretty cool to see because I actually am from New Jersey, but I'd never been to a Mar event before. Boston, Toronto West, and I'm going to Mid-Atlantic Championship tomorrow. And I think the coolest thing about getting to go to all these different places is to see all these different teams. For me, it's just like I grew up in New Jersey, but I never really saw teams outside of New Jersey. And now that I kind of get this really awesome chance as a part of being first, I guess, to go to all these different events, it's going to Manchester. I'm on the Boston committee, and I'm used to seeing New England teams, but you still kind of see a different version of them at a week 1 event. And obviously going to Canada was just intense because you get to see all these really, really intense teams in action. And what I love about the Canadian events is, like, it's a huge party. I've actually seen way more spirit at the events that I was at, rather than, I was kind of expecting, like, quiet, but it was pretty good. I'm dying too. They just apparently got me sick by a phone. But let me think. I'm going on the list. But seeing the district's pretty cool. I had not been a part of the Mar district, so that was pretty neat to see. I was surprised in a very pleasant way at how good the events were. And then I just, being able to see the teams kind of become a community around their district was a really, really neat thing to happen. So that was neat. So I'm really looking forward to March camps. And obviously for championship is my favorite, like Justin, because I don't get to see all these robots otherwise. So being able to kind of explore the first community outside of my region is the coolest thing. So if you're a championship, definitely take some time to walk around, and you might just run into Mike and Justin or myself.
Absolutely.
You might run into the Libby Kamen.
You might.
Might. So, Libby, what year was your first championship?
When was my first championship?
Yeah, what year did you go the first time?
There wasn't a championship. It was like I was there when I was a baby in 1992. Like I literally was like an infant.
So you've been to every championship event ever?
No, I did not get to go to one of the Atlanta years.
Huh.
Oh, Beamer Mamu.
Oh, Beamer Mamu. So what, I guess, just to comment quick, I know you're just talking about championship, but comment quickly on how, what the Hemisphere Championship is like, and I guess just talk about how a team, I guess, should feel maybe if they didn't qualify for championship, and how to best, I guess, keep their hopes up a little bit.
I missed the first part, but what were you saying?
It's like, obviously a lot of teams out there are bummed right now they didn't make championship. So maybe talk a little bit about how, how the championship event is, and maybe how they can progress, I guess, to that level in the future. Basically make it sound awesome so they really work hard to get there next year.
You got it. Okay, so I was always on a team that never quite got picked until last year, so I know this feeling very well. When you don't qualify, it's very easy to get down on yourself, or even worse, to start being a hater on the teams that did make it. That is the totally wrong response. I totally get being bummed, but what you got to do instead, if you're stuck at home in, 2-3 weeks for championship,
Yeah.
watch the webcast and figure out which teams you want to get in contact with to ask how to get on their level. Because I would have to say in like 99% of cases, unless they're like crazy busy at that moment, if you go to a team that everyone's considering, the guys on your list, the powerhouses, and you ask them like, hey, we want to be like you, they're gonna tell you how they did it, and they're gonna try to help you. So, if you're not going to championships, which is admittedly pretty sad, and I'd be bummed too, keep an eye on it and see who you want to start getting in touch with to see how you can get to that level. And the most important lesson about being bummed about not getting championships is never ever be a hater, because haters don't hate, and we don't like that.
That's right. Well, very good. Thanks a lot.
All right, is that all you need?
Yeah, I put you on the spot once. I don't think I'll let you off the hook now. Thanks.
Thanks,
oh,
Libby.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Oh, me and
Mamu. Thanks, Libby.
Oh, me Mamu. All right, take care, guys.
All right, bye.
Thanks, Libby, for doing that. If anybody else wants to call in, it's a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys enjoy that as much.
Yeah, and just to or I guess first to let 869 know, they finished 42nd on the list, so they didn't miss it by that much. So the FRC community did notice you. But as far as championship goes, I just want to also echo what Libby said about contacting, the teams to get on their level. The best teams to contact about that are, the Hall of Fame teams that I've mentioned so far. The 341s, the 111s, the 359s. These teams are first ambassadors. They are in the Hall of Fame. They perform high, on the community service side and the robot side. To me, there's no better team to ask for assistance, and obviously because of their standing, they're more than happy to help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I know you more than me, but we've contacted a lot of people about various things, such as chairman, such as drivetrain, such as all sorts of stuff, and we've always gotten a great response out of these teams.
Always.
There's other resources out there. You can check out FRC Designs. There's a whole bunch of CAD and pictures and all sorts of stuff up there. You can look at robots from past years, how they design things. That's a cool resource too. So. All right. We got a question, a question, don't call me question, from Joe Blay about, is a blockade penalty really necessary in these games? We've had it for 3 years now, I believe, and have seen no consistency in its enforcement from event to event. Would be better if they stopped using this rule in the future years and perhaps at IRI, even if that means stronger defense. What if the blockade penalty had more specifics? Like blockading the field. Like, what if robots cannot, 2 robots in an effort to do defense cannot be more than 5 feet, within 5 feet of each other on the same alliance in an attempt to block another, team up.
It's tough. Like, it's funny because last night or 2 nights ago, I was watching the training videos. Because if you don't know, next weekend is the Vex Robotics World Championship. So in preparation for that, I was watching some of the referee training videos for Sack Attack, so I could, have a really good knowledge of the game. So when I watch this weekend, I have a pretty good idea of what's going on. And when JVN and Karthik were going through the rules, first of all, the videos were hilarious, and I enjoyed them immensely. Second, the way Vex Robotics does their methodology for rules is quite different from FRC. They don't like silly rules, and I think that the blockading is a perfect example of a silly rule. Sure, nobody wants to see 3 teams lined up across the field, strafing, completely blockading the field. I think that should be a penalty. But I think anything but that, 3 teams clearly like bumper to bumper, moving together, a true blockade, should be the only way that penalty ever gets called. Aside from that, it's just good defense. I really think blockading is a silly penalty.
But where's the gray area then? Everything I guess is where it's not cut and dry. It's like, okay, this robot is in this zone across this tape, and another robot hits it. That's a clear penalty. I think where the blockade penalty comes in is like, and the other ones that are kind of called are like, kind of wishy-washy, and like they're not really well defined, and different crews are gonna call it different ways. Like they're not just so concrete, you know.
Yeah. But thanks, Joe, for the question. Appreciate that.
All right. So, I don't know if that showed up.
Did you do?
It did. I banned somebody.
Oh yeah, that was a long time coming.
All right. You want to get back into it?
I think so. Is that everything for the break? Want to do any videos this time? Want to do some of the
Do a
videos
couple
now,
videos
so we're
now?
not, so it's not so bad at the other.
Let's see what we got here. I know we got a whole bunch of them. We could just turn off the chat if that's what they want.
Oh, Beaver Babu.
All right. You want to show Evan's video?
Did we get the 1676 video?
We
Yeah,
did. I have not seen it yet.
Behind the glass, kinda. Alright, so who's this?
You want to show Evan's?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, we're going to show Evan's video and we'll be back. Nope, that's the wrong one. That would have been a fun mistake.
Boy, let me tell you, after doing nearly 2 seasons of this, I am absolutely running out of movie clips and quotes. It's dope. But that'll never get old.
Building future engineers, making friendships with our peers.
It has been 6 incredible weeks of competition. To all of you with a blue banner, I tip my hat. And to all of us other teams stuck at home watching the championship on a webcast, it is going to be a long off season. But with so many possibilities for what this championship could hold, I'm quite sure that teams who have never even dreamed of championship aspirations are going to see themselves absolutely excited. Oh, and by the way, totally called it. Okay, now to the picks. So I looked over the top 25 from last week, and Mighty Monkey Wrenches weren't there.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
But I totally understand why. But they are a solid robot, and I do have to give them credit. Headed to St. Louis with a chance at the ultimate prize, I think that their robot might even give them some additional awards.
And if you're going to walk away with anything from today's talk, this is it.
I still think the Mighty Monkey Wrenches are worth talking about. Back when I was your age, we didn't have bumpers or talons. Vex Pro was just a daydream, and the Betty Beast won everything. Oh, you kids in your newfangled Canada. For old school First Robotics people like me, Team 71 is an absolute legend, and it's great to see that they're still on the field and still competing, but not only that, still winning. Do I think that this team's history of winning can continue on in this new century of First Robotics? Always go with what you know. Absolutely they can.
Wow, these flowers are such flirts.
Yeah.
You know what my favorite kind of flower is?
Oh, I'm serious. I mean, look at these daisies.
Yeah, Team 341 Miss Daisy is winning as usual, and we wouldn't really have it any other way. They have it all. Quick shooter and a solid 10-point hang. I expect some teams at the championship to be looking for this sort of flower power.
I'll take a dozen.
But my guess is that they'll drop in the top 25 ranking. Only one more episode left. I will see you then. It should be pretty obvious to know which team I'm picking. It's really obvious to know which team I'm going for. It's pretty obvious. I know. This is to show off to Mike and Justin.
Thanks, Evan.
I need a 71 headband. No, it's cool. Thanks for sending the video, man. Appreciate it. Look forward to hopefully seeing one after MSC and MAR, and then the championship event.
I can't believe I was that far behind. Because I looked over and I saw what I typed was in there, so I don't know what happened.
So to answer Andrea's question, since week 4, our archive has been on YouTube. So if you want to throw our channel in there, or how, you know, it's Mike's gonna throw our YouTube channel in there. It just works a lot better for us than live stream. If I had just any amount of free time, I would include them in the website and embed them and all that stuff. But kind of the process of redoing the website right now for next year. So hopefully next year will be a lot better.
So we're gonna show another video that we took, or that Pat did for us. It's 3607. It's a behind the glass segment. So from Bridgewater this past weekend. So we're gonna show that.
Buy it, use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, melt, upgrade it, charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it, write it, cut it, paste it, save it, load it, check it, quick rewrite it, plug it, play it, burn it, rip it, drag it, drop it, zip, unzip it, lock it, fill it, call it, find it, view it, code it, jump and lock it, surf it, scroll it, pose it, click it, cross it, crack it, switch, update it, name it, read it, tune it, print it, scan it, send it, fax, rename it.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright. Oh, did we ever try to fix the wheel? That might be a problem. What did you do? Did we ever try, like, find out what was wrong with the wheel? Did it didn't shoot. Oh. Alright, so something's wrong with that wheel, I think. No, is it stalling? Oh, well, yeah, that's because it's supposed to stall in the 11 seconds. That's bad. But, I think it's not shooting correctly, but we can solve that. Alright. Now go after him. 40, 35. Go get him.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Yeah, get him. Yeah. Oh.
Perfect. Oh my god.
Perfect. Yes, stomp them.
Oh my god.
Just continue pissing them off.
I've never seen anything.
Go get him. Yeah, turn. All right. Just destroy them. No, wrong way. Wrong way. Oh, actually, yeah, get the other piece. Go get them. Get them. They're feet. Our cast is on that. Yeah.
193. Okay, just go plug 193.
Yeah, log 193. Oh god, that's fast.
Then move over to the other slot.
Yeah. 4035. Take that. You're basically making them useless, so we accomplished our goal. Oh god. Oh, 4454. Oh dear.
Go to the right side of the pyramid.
Yeah. Right side of the pyramid. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's too much. Oh, well, actually, no, it's good. You still got 35 seconds left, so take your time. Try to hang. Playing defensively. Yeah. All right, you're good. Now, just line it up. Out 4454. Yeah. All right. That looks eccentric. Oh wait. Lift it up. You gotta lift that up. Oh wait, is our pistons? Oh, do we have enough air for the pistons?
Yeah, we do.
Oh.
Technology. Buy it, use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, melt, upgrade it, charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it, write it, cut it, paste it, save it, load it, check it, quick rewrite it, plug it, play it, burn it,
All right.
I tell you, that video. I was cracking up the first time
get
I saw
him.
it.
Get him!
Oh God, that's fast.
All right.
That was good.
Yep. So thanks, guys, for letting us do that. It was a lot of fun. Appreciate that. Are we doing any more videos, or you want? I feel like it's been forever since we talked about teams.
You know, they're probably saying the same thing.
Probably.
But yeah, that's all right. We can get back into it here.
Okay. So we'll go through them really quick. I know they were keeping up in the chat, but in case you joined us, 25th was 1334.
They've been putting it in the chat.
But recently, though, for those that maybe just joined.
So if you just ask them, I'm sure they can put it up.
All right.
So if somebody could just post quickly, there it is. Thanks, Rachel. All right. Ready?
Well, again, if anybody wants to join a question, send us an email, maybe.
Technology. Everyone's favorite song. Come on.
All right. So, our 10th ranked team Team that really cleaned up week 1 is team number 610.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the Crescent School was the Coyotes. 30 wins, 5 losses. Winners at the BAE Regional and finalists at Waterloo.
So they started the Ultimate Ascent season off with a bang, winning BAE. They were then finalists in Waterloo. The Coyotes only have 5 losses on the year. 3 of them are to 11-14. 610 edited a floor pickup to their bot between BAE and Waterloo. They started working on a more than 3-disc auto, so you better believe that they'll have that perfected and maybe in use during teleop at championship. So it'd be really exciting to see where they go with that.
You're welcome, Cody. Thank you, man. Yeah, so like we've talked about, I just love the recognition that a lot of the other Canadian teams are getting, and I expect another strong performance at championships and from all the Canadian teams we've talked about and a few others. So good stuff.
Mm-hmm. The first video was, what did we show first? Oh, Evan. I don't know if he's in the chat tonight. I haven't seen him, so I'm not sure. But that's by Evan. Okay, our 9th ranked team.
I think it's one of the highest debuts of a team.
Absolutely.
So late in the year.
So late in the year, yeah, because some teams come in and then just rank number 1.
But anyway.
So late in the year. There you go. They got it. It's team number 1717.
From Goleta, California, Dos Pueblos High School Engineering Academy, it's the Penguineers. 28 wins, only 3 losses. Winners, the Los Angeles and Las Vegas Regionals.
So after an amazingly impressive robot last year, the Penguineers are making their debut on the top 25 just in time. They already have 1 regional win by winning Las Vegas. Or wait, I don't know what I'm saying. By winning, I'm sorry. They already had 1 regional win. Went into Las Vegas looking for their 2nd. They went 9-2 through qualifications and accepted the offer from the first-ranked team, 32-45, to win in 6 matches. Get this, Justin.
Yep.
The Penguineers had to play the combination in eliminations of 330 and 25, beat them. Then had to play 341, beat them. Then had to play 987 in the finals, beat them.
Wow.
Win. So those are all the teams that we talked about last week. They had to go through it. They had to go through them.
They had to run the gauntlet at Vegas. That's really impressive. And obviously the voters thought it was just impressive.
Yep.
Putting them in the top 10 for the to round out the year.
I was on their YouTube today, and I was looking at some of their videos from the robot last year, and their robot, they're with their swerve, they're like moving in one direction, but their robot is completely like doing 360s. It's just a fluid motion. It's just insane. Pretty cool.
Also, just because I'm not sure, but there's some new people the first perhaps watching. So just wanted to remind everyone again that 1717, all their students are new every single year. It's a senior only class at their school. So it's really impressive the amount of success they've been able to have.
I was thinking too, like something with like their swerve. It's like things like that are preserved over years. Like, it's just inherited and refined and everything. It's really cool. All right. Our 8th ranked team. A team from MSC. This is team number 33.
From Auburn Hills, Michigan, Notre Dame Preparatory School, it's the Killer Bees. 49 wins, only 5 losses. Winners at Waterford, winners at Grand Blanc, winners at Bedford.
So with already 2 district wins, the Bees went to Bedford this past weekend wanting that 3rd win, and they got it due to going 10-2 and accepting the invitation from Las Tortillas by joining the number 1 alliance. This duo put up staggering numbers, never scoring below 131 in eliminations. I just love the design. I mean, it looks like there's no way that they can go under the pyramid, but then before you know it, they just scored 7 discs in auto. So we'll see them at MSC, where if they, in my opinion, if they don't rank number 1, they'll be selected first. That's my opinion.
That's your bold prediction?
That is my bold prediction. If they don't rank number 1, then they'll be selected first.
Yeah, I think the teams with 7 discs, even 6 or 5 disc autos, are going to go so fast. That was really a really a big aspect of the game this year that's not really lost on anyone at this point. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. We've been told a lot. Excuse me, just told a lot that they have an amazing ground pickup, and that it's just with your 7-disc auto and being able to go under the pyramid and just can't be beat. All right, our next team, our 7th ranked team, is team number 469.
From Auburn Hills, we move to Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. International Academy, it's Las Gurias. 34 wins, only 3 losses. Winners at Detroit, winners at Troy, and winners at Bedford.
You pretty much, what's going on?
I don't know, I cut myself somehow.
So we pretty much combined it. You just combined Garias with Gorillas. Gorillas.
Whatever.
It's all good.
Do what I want.
All right. Do what I want. All right, so team number 5469, Las Tortillas. We just talked about them. If you don't know what we're talking about, it's just a joke from like 2 weeks ago now, I think. We were trying to figure out. They were trying to teach us how to say Garias. Las Garias. And I was like, is it like tortillas? And they're like, yeah. So they went perfect 12-0 through qualifications at Bedford. We just picked, like they just said, picked the obvious choice in 33 to be alliance partners. Put up an average of 162.7 in the limbs. They're headed to MSC to clean up house. With 33 and 469 hook up again. Will 17-18 sneak in there. Will 67 turn things around. Which is what's awesome about the MAR system, or the MSC and MAR. But MSC is just going to be, eliminations is just going to be really interesting. It's super scouting, who you want to pick and all that. All right. Our friend from... Oh, no.
They're not our good friend?
Oh, they're not. I was going to say, well, our one friend is from the West Coast that works with the team. Our 6th ranked team is Team 987.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, Cimarron Memorial High School, it's the High Rollers. 27 wins, 6 losses. Winners at San Diego and finalists at the Las Vegas Regional.
So with an impressive outing going undefeated at the San Diego Regional, 987 had a bit of a rough patch in Vegas. Out of their hands, though. They had a ton of field issues in Vegas, completely out of their hands. Just caused major connection issues. Just sat there dead for a while, just could not connect. They sat in the field. Just Trent told us like the robot sat in the field for like 20 minutes while they were waiting for like the field to get hooked up or something. I don't know, just something weird. However, the High Rollers know how to win. We're at the mercy of alliance selections in the draft, and we're able to bring home a silver medal despite all of those connection issues. Amazing work and perseverance by the team this weekend. Just going to have all their stuff together championship. I cannot wait to check out their amazing turret. And we have an onboard GoPro video from them that we're going to show probably right after this, since we just talked about them. Mm-hmm. If you don't remember from the release video that we showed a few weeks ago, they have like the full degree turret. They have both directions, and just it's so fluid. It's awesome. And when the GoPro, I think, is right on that, so there's sometimes you can just see the kind of the GoPro go in like a circular path, and it's just awesome.
Yeah. So I guess during that or going off of that, something not really talked about too much in terms of our competitive robotics is the head. How important your mind is in the head game that comes into play at competition. Like getting discouraged in like 987, they're a very high level team. Some a lot of connections issues like that, robots seeing down in the field, that would crush some other teams just from a mental standpoint. So it's important, obviously, to build a good robot, scout well, have a good pit crew, but also have a mentality in your team that when stuff is going to go wrong at some point, not to let it completely derail your mental focus. Obviously, it didn't really affect 97 too well. Still were able to lead their alliance to the finals, despite having some connection issues. So the mental aspect of FRC is certainly just as important as a lot of other things.
Alright, so with that, we'll go ahead and show their GoPro video right now. It's really awesome. Thanks, Trent, for editing that down, sending it our way. It's also posted on Chief Delphi, so you can check that out afterwards. But awesome video. Take a look. .188. That was a qualification score.
Yeah, that's just incredible. And Mike and I were just talking as we were watching that, and it's strange. The first time we watched the video, I was like, "How long were the matches?"
And we were separate. I watched it at my house. You were up at school.
I was like, "How long were the matches they were playing in Vegas? Like 3 minutes long?" That just, I don't know. They were doing so much. I was like, "This match has to be over." But they just move so fast. They just have the ability to do stuff like that.
I thought the same exact thing. It was really cool. So thank you, Trent. That was awesome. Up next we have 1676 did a kind of their own behind the glass sort of thing. So, oh, I can see the preview. They kind of have like 3 different camera angles, and we talked about doing that too. But they have like, I think Pat told me they have like 4 GoPros or something. So they have the ability to do that. So
yeah. So hopefully this is the future of what you'll be seeing from our segments, because it's something, like Mike says, something we've talked about doing as well.
Yeah.
So check it out.
Because we kind of have all the different pieces. Like with the dash cam, and it looks like they do that. They mix the dash cam with the robot cam with the field cam, and that's exactly what we wanted to do. We just don't do that yet. So here we go. Thanks to them.
YOLO.
Get ready! Wait, what do you guys have on the left side? What the? I thought I checked. Damn it!
Far right.
One.
2. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Vernonia! Mode.
Where are you guys? Go to the pyramid.
Yeah. Ah, what the?
Go wherever. Wow, that was effective. Chris, run! Yeah, okay.
Over here.
Over here. One, they're gonna try to spin you. 2, 3, 4, nice go. Okay, around. Yep. Back left.
Turn left. Turn right. 1, 2, 3, 4, go.
Back.
Fernando, why are we so freaking slow?
Our battery's probably running low.
Why?
1, 2, 3, 4, go.
5, pyramid again.
I can't. Battery's retarded.
You clip the hook. Other side. Shoot from the front.
Yeah.
Yep. Right through on the right.
I'm working on it. I can't see the band. How are we?
1, 2, 3, 4, go.
4 rallies. I'll follow you guys. Round up. Oh, what's wrong with us?
We're slow. I don't know why.
Go back, see if the floor got you. Back up, back up. Forward a little, forward a little. 1, 2, 3, 4, go.
Why are we so slow? I
Look
can't.
at the LED. Back corner.
Yep.
Shoot. 1. I am. I'm adjusting it down a lot, Max. It's not shooting. Just hang.
Got plenty of time.
Quickly, you're not up.
Here we are.
There you go.
Wow. Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I think that was a little more accurate representation of what most matches are like.
Yeah. So thanks for sending that our way.
Yeah, I never heard
It's a really nice battery.
Hey, a battery's really nice. Oh, Mimur our battery's dead.
See, that's exactly what we wanted the drive team segment to be, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, be cool. Alright, up next we have a video 3467 sent it in, so we're gonna play that. Alright, so I guess that was the wrong video that they sent us. We uploaded the one that they sent us. So they were just, I think it was just a video to, you know, highlight their team and stuff. So I guess that's in the chat there, their real video. So, that's okay.
It's okay.
No problem.
We appreciate the, you know, being interested in sending a video.
Absolutely. We're sorry that it didn't work out. Okay, up next we have a video from Team 75. This is a really cool video. Pat worked with the mentors on their team to mount it. Actually, you know, they didn't have a mount. You know, they didn't have one themselves, so they used the mount that we made out of a 1/4-inch aluminum plate. So it's pretty cool. They do a 30-point. This is like, are you ruining a movie by saying it? They do the 30-point climb and a 20-point dump. Pretty cool to see. The drive team is like super excited. So I think you guys get a kick out of it.
Not going up. You're good, you're good, you're good. We are? Engage, yeah, engage. Alright, let him go. Wait, okay. Hop around. Hop around. Hop around, down, down. Alright, bring the hopper in a little bit. Wait, now go up. There you go, there you go. There you go. There you go. You got plenty of time. Alright, you're on. Wait, okay, so up. Alright, out, up, okay, yeah, go down. Alright, hop her in a little bit, wait, get down. Up and up. There you go, perfect. Keep finishing, you can be horizontal. Go down, let it swim. There we go, now go horizontal. Now do it. Bring it down. Bring it down a little bit. That's good. Stop there. Wait. Wait, come here. You can't go back to line. I mean, they don't count, but What? They're above. They don't break the plane this way. I'm happy. You guys all get hugged. Let's go, guys. Come on. Great job, guys. Great job.
I'm looking to the sky to save me. Looking for a sign of life. Looking for something to help me burn out bright.
That was great. I love hearing that enthusiasm, that intensity, and that's
right,
just so
because I knew
cool.
that scream was coming. Right as I was like, "Oh, she's gonna," I was like about to type, "Watch your ears," and then she screamed. So, all right. So, thanks 75 for sending that in, or for allowing us to do that. I mean,
Yeah.
that's really funny. All right, last one before we get to the top 5. We have a behind the bumper segment with 11. Pat did it for us while I was down in Bridgewater. So
Just Pat's first appearance in front of the camera.
It is,
He's
too.
usually so behind the scenes.
Pat wins. So
now
we
he's
don't know-
right. Now he's
now-
right out there.
now you know what Pat looks like. So we've gotten a couple emails just about how Pat was great and awesome and
Stuff
so
we
again,
already knew.
Absolutely, we did. So again, thanks to Pat and here.
Hey guys, so I'm here with Team 11 Mort, and we're going to talk about their robot. So guys, I see that you have a very unique LED setup. Can you tell me what that does and what you use it for?
So for the LEDs, we have a preset system for our shooter, and when it's blue, I'm at the preset angle. When it's red, it's going to that angle, and when it's green, my motor's spinning up to speed.
Thank you. And I see a lot of teams have been using Coulson's, but I see that you guys have a very unique setup in your Coulson's. Somebody want to tell me about that?
Our Coulson's this year, we actually treaded them, which is something we've done for the first time. As you can see underneath, we took them to a table saw and cut treads into them so they're much higher friction, and that gives us a lot more grip for getting around the field.
I see that you have a passive climbing system on there. Does someone want to tell me about that?
Yeah, our passive climbing system, we want to go with the passive hang, keep it nice and simple, but we also want to maintain the ability to go under the pyramid. So we have them on a ratchet hooks, and then they just have surgical tubing which pull them back up. So we can drive under the pyramid forward, and then if we back up, we hang.
So does someone want to tell me about your shooter?
Our shooter, we wanted to fit underneath the bar, the 30-inch bar, so we had to do some finagling to get everything to fit together. So we use a lead screw on a linkage that's actually 3D printed to raise our shooter, and in the back we have a potentiometer. So for our preset system, we can change to any angle using our lead screw, and then we can shoot from all different spots in the pyramid, the back, front, and any corner. We don't use camera code. All the presets makes everything super simple in the code and super reliable.
How many shooting positions do you have?
We have 5 shooting positions.
Thank you guys, and good luck at the rest of the competition.
Awesome. We're back.
We're back.
You done with that?
Oh, yeah. So
All
thanks
right.
again to Pat for doing that for us. That was really cool. Like we said, for anybody who just stopped by, we will be at Championship, so say hi. And again, if you want to be involved in any of the segments you just saw, also some of the other segments that you didn't see that are also on our YouTube channel, send us an email, say Team 9999 is interested. We will put it on our list and make sure that we find you at some point throughout the weekend to film whatever segment you're interested in. You know, it's not something that we're reserving or somehow applying to only elite teams. You know, if you want to do it, we're more than happy to film that for you.
Definitely. So, just to kind of recap some of our announcements we had earlier in the night, we're going to have stickers for the top 25 teams that are mentioned in this episode and some honorable mention. We'll be handing those out at Championship to put on your robot. We're going to need some volunteers for our division preview show in a couple weeks here. If you're interested in taking ownership of a division to research, kind of come up with some stats and sorts of things to share on the air with us and be live on the air with us with your webcam, that would be great. Again, thanks to 221 Robotic Systems for all your support. Couldn't have done this season without you guys, so thank you.
And also to our contributors this season. We also couldn't have done it without them either.
There's still time left to contribute if you would like. I'm going to throw the link in there real quick.
Brian, you're right. Getting behind the glass with Zondag, that would be pretty awesome. I don't know how much of it we'd be able to play in the air, but no, he's a great coach for sure, and that would be awesome.
There we go. So there's our Indiegogo. You can donate there if you would like. We just sent out all of our shirts to those supporters that have donated $40 or more. But if you'd still like to donate $40 or more, we can definitely still get you a shirt. Okay.
Also, just as another little thing that we like to throw out there, Mike and I are more than happy to accept and or trade for any team shirts that you may or may not have.
We don't really have that many FRC top 25 shirts to go around. Is that what you meant?
Top 25 shirts could be available. I'm also thinking about ordering some 340 shirts for trading as well. So if you're interested in that, send us an email. We can work that out.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. We've gotten a ton of shirts. We've been wearing them all season. So, yeah. Okay.
That's such a good idea.
Wow.
GoPro Karthik's foot for the kicks.
That's a good idea. Great. Okay, we're back.
What's Muramamu? You'll find out. So, want to do the top 5?
Oh, Muramamu.
Oh, I feel left out.
Okay. Our top 5. So our 5th ranked team going into the 2013 season, for the 2013 season, is team number 118.
From League City, Texas, Clear Creek Independent School District. Bad timing. It's the Robonauts. 43 wins, only 6 losses. Winners of the Lone Star Regional. Winners of the Bayou Regional. Winners of the Silicon Valley Regional.
Oh. Alright. The Robonauts are... Get my thing up. So with 2 regional wins already this season, the Robonauts were looking to make it 3 at SVR this past weekend, where they went 8-2. They were ranked 4th. They were picked up by 254 to win 6 straight matches. Saw their 10-point hanger during competition season, where they surprised us by putting back on their 30-point climber that we saw in their release video. Not sure, but who knows? And I don't know, maybe it'll just be a big surprise for everybody. We'll have to find out.
It will be a surprise. I don't see it going back on, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Might actually be a decision to make after they see the divisions.
Maybe.
You know? Be like, oh, there's a good chance we can play with team A, B, or C. Sorry. All of which have really, fast climbers. Maybe we don't need ours.
K-Town need
That's common.
I don't know.
Because I know it's in lines. But anyway.
I was just saying. Okay.
Common, swears by Ricola. I've never had one.
What is it?
It's a cough drop.
Alright, so.
I have friends who have over 1 million views. They made about $40.
Our 4th ranked team, a team that we just talked about too, is Team 254.
From San Jose, California, Bellarmine Preparatory School, it's the Cheesy Poofs. The Robot Overkill has 26 wins, only 6 losses, winners of the San Diego and Silicon Valley Regionals.
Alright, the Cheesy Poofs. Prior to SVR, they had a regional win in San Diego with 987. In between the regionals, they surprised us. Maybe not surprised us, but semi-surprised us with their amazingly fast climb. 30-point climb. Got to use it this past weekend in SVR where they were 9-1, and they were ranked 1st. They put up an average of 172.5 points per match in eliminations. Excited to see what kind of elimination pairings that they could, will play out in championship. But the 30-point climb is huge, and the 7 seconds it takes is just invaluable. You can get another cycle in of 4 discs and then still 30-point climb at the very end.
Yeah, I think that I wasn't able to catch all of their matches, and of course, some matches I did watch, the cameraman was watching nothing in particular, really.
I cannot. Oh, go ahead.
Well, 254 was about to climb. But a few matches I saw, yeah, their climb is really fast, but it seemed like at competition, they just were more, they were more sure just to get to the 30-point level than trying to do it wicked fast.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, one match I saw, they missed one of their hooks, and they're hanging on by one.
It was somebody else too. I don't think it was them. Yep. But still solid enough to hang on.
Yeah.
But I can't to bring up that point you just mentioned. I cannot tell you how many times, this past weekend that we saw, how they do for the end game and sometimes for autonomous, they have that above camera kind of.
Yep.
And they just focus on one end of the field, and it's always the wrong end of the field. You'll have 118 and 254 on this side, and on Blue Alliance you'll have somebody else, and the Blue Alliance maybe puts up 3 or 4 discs, and then you look at the score, it's 62 to 18 or something like that. You just wanted to know what happened on the other side of the field, and you couldn't. So that's all in our long-term plan.
Yeah.
Of getting things rolling as far as that goes, but yeah, just another great weekend by the Cheesy Poofs.
Yeah. Naveed, man, thanks for stopping by after work. But as everyone in the chat let you know, I ranted earlier about how Stoneworks wasn't in the top 25, and I agree, it's criminal. That's about the only way to describe it.
Criminal. So thanks for facilitating those stickers. I think it's Michelle, right? Naveed and Michelle did our stickers.
But yeah. So
Julie. I'm sorry, Julie. Yep. So thank you, Julie. What? So yeah, what?
So that's it, right? We got top 3 teams left.
That's it. 3 teams.
So like Mike said at the top of the show, and I wasn't sure if anyone in the chat heard him, because nobody seemed to be nearly as impressed as I was, that this cluster of 25 teams has 850 match wins with only 150 losses. That is incredible. Incredible. And the top 3 teams combined for almost 150 of those wins with only 5 losses. That's just
and a tie.
Silly.
Yep, look at that.
Silly.
Oh, would you look at that?
Oh, would you look at that?
Would you just look at it?
Just a little baby record.
All right, so our third-ranked team is team number 1986.
From Lee Summit, Missouri, Lee Summit West High School is Team Titanium. 48 wins, only 1 loss. Winners at the Hub City Regional, winners at the Kansas City Regional, and winners at the Oklahoma Regional.
An amazing 48-1. 1986 has been dominating west of the Mississippi, and obviously in all of FRC. Such an eloquent design. I could watch their GoPro videos all day. That one that they posted, threw it up on the Apple TV last night in like high definition, and it was like awesome. They're all signed up for champs, ready to keep dominating in St. Louis. Is there a way to stop them? I don't know. They've only had 1 loss on the year. Just incredible. Singing today too. Can you imagine playing 49 matches, close 50 matches a year before championship?
No. We're working on it, but no.
Yeah, I know, but it's really incredible. So 48 wins, 1 loss. I love that robot. It's really so cool. Our autonomous is just I don't know. But
I love last year's robot too. They're really a team that's like awesome. Like they're as good as anyone right now. So that's something to keep an eye on. They're completely lost in the shit.
No, good. I can do both. I'm like you.
Hey-o.
Alright, so this is usually where we say our thanks and everything. The top 2 teams we'll talk about, but we just appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. We look forward to what we got coming up in the next couple weeks. Just, keep an eye on Chief Delphi, our Facebook, Twitter, for any announcements and all that stuff. But we'll do an MSC recap, I believe, and division preview, and then we'll do one after. Do you have anything to add?
Nope, not really. Just thanks everyone for hanging out with us all year. We have, I think, five shows left after this. We have 4 left after this. 5. So we'll be on Wednesday, April 17th, next Wednesday, to do a Chesapeake MSC MAR recap. There'll probably be a shorter show, but we always say that, but it always ends up going an hour and a half anyway. So it'll be fun. Then Tuesday, April 23rd, will be our championship preview show. That's where we'll have hopefully our division experts on the air live with us, talk about that.
I'm just going to be Tuesday because just kind of works better. Because of Justin's school and people because people travel.
People travel Wednesday.
A lot of people travel on Wednesday
for championship.
So for championship, so we're gonna do that on Tuesday, April 23rd, and then.
Wow! Ouch, Libby. Well, you always start late. And then Friday, May 3rd, will be our championship recap show, and that's where all the content that we're gonna gather at championship will be shown. So that's probably gonna be a slightly longer show. But I hope that everyone will tune in and kind of end the season, quote unquote, with that episode. I'm really looking forward to that one. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And
that'll be on Friday.
Yeah, that'll be Friday, May 3rd at 9 o'clock. And then July 17th, Wednesday, July 17th at 9 p.m. 9 a.m. Jokes.
No.
Like Mike and Justin in the morning would actually be in the morning. No. But that'll be our IRI preview show / like kind of overall season recap, and then that'll be our final show of the year.
Unless anything happens, unless we get asked to do a release IRI release night like we did 2 years ago, that would be an additional show or something. So, or we'll take the place of one maybe. I don't know.
So just to kind of answer Big House, this is the final rankings. We don't do rankings after championship. Just because not all teams are there, and we just think that the regional / district schedule, that 6-week or 7-week block of matches is really how we should rank all the teams, and the championship should kind of stand alone as its own thing. So
and kind of the same system why we stopped voting after this week because we don't want to give the MAR and MSC teams like kind of an additional boost, because that's just the tendency of how people vote, like to vote with who just recently played. So I think we thought that those teams would get just a boost by only them really playing. Same reason why we do it after championship is because a really great team might get knocked out in quarterfinals, but then people might vote for the 12 teams that make it to Einstein. So
which is exactly what would happen.
Yeah, so that those 12 teams would get an additional boost, and that team that fell off in quarterfinals in Newton, would really fall in the rankings, even though they may or not be better than a team that's on Einstein. So that's kind of why we don't do it after the fact too.
Yep.
Okay. So our second ranked team for the 2013 Ultimate Ascent season.
For the second year in a row.
For the second year in a row. Is team number 2056.
From Stony Creek, Ontario, Canada, Orchard Park Secondary School, it's OP Robotics. 51 wins, 2 losses, winners at GTR East and West, and winners of the Waterloo Regional.
So 2056, I mean, what's left to say about them? We've been talking about them since like week 2. It's been just an incredible, amazing machine. So robust, so dominant, 3 regional wins in the year. Aaron gave us some amazing stats last week, I think, about their driver Heather and like what she's been able to accomplish just being on the drive team, like nine regional wins or something like that, and it's just so crazy. Like we mentioned earlier, they're going to help represent the solid Ontario province in a couple weeks in St. Louis. And I mean, do you have anything to add about 2056? Besides, like, it's just, I don't know.
I think the robot is extremely well designed, and I think as well as the robot operates is as good as their drive team operates. Like Mike just said, they know each other's moves. They're calm, collected. That mental game I was talking about earlier is totally, just apparent in the focus that 2056 has behind the glass, and the results are showing on the field. They haven't been able to break through. The only drawback of 2056 so far in their history is they haven't been able to break through yet and get that world championship, but this could be the year.
Adversity. But we've mentioned, like, for weeks now, we got to, really go up to the robot up at GTR East and at Waterloo, and just really well, integrated. All their subsystems are just, as fast as they can be, and just, it's really just great.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, so somebody said we should wait till 11:14 to announce. To not announce. But yeah, 2056.
How would we announce 11:14?
I don't know.
Was it the 26th ranked team? No. All right.
Did they just fall outside of the bracket? But congratulations to OP Robotics. You guys are a huge inspiration to so many people out there, to us personally. We aspire to be like you guys, and you just set the example for so many teams out there. And if you guys have questions, if you're there at championship, go up and talk to them. Great people, and just you can learn a lot by just watching their pit for 2 minutes. You can just learn a lot about their team. They got a nice pit set up, a lot of stuff. So now that it's hit the next minute on 11:14 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Time, our first ranked team through the 2013 Ultimate Ascent season is team number 1114.
From St. Catharines, Ontario, Canada, Governor Simcoe Secondary School, congratulations to Symbotics. 50 wins, 2 losses, and a tie. Winners at GTR East and West and the Waterloo Regional.
Alright. So, 1114 amazed us with their climb at GTR East, then took it to the next step by adding their dingus to add that 20 extra points of the Alliance 6 on top of their climb. One of the features or strategies the Simbots have in store. I guess we'll have to wait to find out in St. Louis. But that's just that build up right now up until St. Louis is what makes it really exciting. And just can't wait. Like I said, I think it's maybe now more strategies than features that they're going to add. We all know they're just the powerhouses and of the mind battle and strategy battle. So just great, and it was awesome checking them out at up in Canada this year.
Yep, definitely. I'm still a little angry that 1983 didn't make the top 25, but to have 11-14 at the top and all the other great teams behind them, I think this cluster of 25 teams is truly among the best in FRC, and I'm really thankful for all the voters that voted to compile this list. We wouldn't be able to do it without you, and like Mike said, we have stickers to hand out to all these teams, and some teams that made it in multiple weeks prior to this list that we're going to hand out at championship. And we're really excited about that too.
Yeah. So, well,
you can take that down.
Okay. So congratulations, 11-14. It's a huge honor, well deserved, and we look forward to giving you your sticker up at championship.
Whoa. I was wondering why I was in the chat like 10 times. Libby just ran the zoo animals. We didn't do our fun voting.
That's right. We skipped right over that. I don't know how we missed that. Alright, so.
Where did this come from, by the way?
I don't know. Pat and I were like, alright, what are we going to do this week? I was like, favorite ice cream, favorite candy, favorite zoo animals. He's like, oh, zoo animals. Apparently today is like National... I don't know if we just made it up because of work, but it's like
National
Farm Animal Day?
What?
I don't know. I think we just made it up.
I thought it was National Robotics Week.
Could be. So, taking down the 5th slot for our zoo animals goes to the lion.
Easy, Simba.
Easy. You want to take the next one?
To number 4, to the elephant.
I like seeing the elephants. They're pretty exciting.
No, they're not.
Why not? They don't do anything?
No, they do nothing.
They just stand there and just wiggle their trunk?
Hey, poo. They're just like big Eeyores. It's just... No, I don't enjoy the elephants.
No. Up next, the monkey.
The Mighty Monkeys. Number 2 was a surprise to me.
It was.
I was
super surprised. Go for it.
Number 2 is the rhinoceros. Number 2.
I'm not sure if I've seen a rhinoceros in a zoo before.
I have. The San Francisco
Was it
Zoo.
exciting?
It was exciting. Like, I don't know, more exciting than the elephant.
Monkeys got robbed.
Overrated.
And bringing down number 1 and goes to the tiger.
Tigers are beautiful. I love tigers.
Yeah.
I would have voted tiger number 1.
Albino tigers?
Yeah.
Those are cool too.
Yeah. Teams that like adapt their robotics teams that adapt their image around tigers are especially awesome.
Shameless plug. Alright, so we don't like to prolong this. We'll be back next Wednesday for a MAR MSC recap. Can't wait to watch all the things this weekend. Not all of them, but just, don't forget about Chesapeake. You can check out Chesapeake as well. But MAR and MSC is just going to be nuts. So
yeah. If you have any ideas, like obviously we won't have our list next week, so if you have any ideas of stuff that we should do maybe next week to really highlight things that went on at MSC and MAR and Chesapeake as well, send us an email. We'll be happy to talk to you about that and discuss some cool things that we can do. So if you have any ideas, don't hesitate to shoot us an email.
If anybody would like to webcast in or to call in maybe about some things that they saw, that would be exciting too. So some teams that just missed the list this week. Oh, you got it?
Mm-hmm.
Justin will pull that up.
Pulling in at 26th would have been 948, then 971, then 973, then 20, then 1983.
So that's the top. That would be the top.
The top 30.
So those teams that just missed the list.
So other notables. I feel bad saying notables. I shouldn't have said that. Other.
Oh no. Oh no.
I just totally wrecked everything.
It's fine. We're just gonna sign up.
All right. Other teams. 71. The Beatty Beast was 33rd. Holy Cows were 35th. Pink Team was 37th. If you want to know where any other teams were, shoot me an email and I'll let you know.
Well, now you started it.
I know.
It might be easier to find them this way and then look at the rank.
Okay, 24-15. I'm going off. I'm going awfully low, unless I missed them. 77th.
And there's another one. 23. 125.
No, I'm not going back up. Shoot me an email if you want to know.
125 was 31st.
We could be here all day.
That's a lot. We really could.
772 was 60th.
Okay, so that's it. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. We'll be back next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Just, we'll keep you updated with our Facebook and our Twitter, if we're looking for segments or whatever, but you can always email us and everything. So, okay. That being said, we got our sponsor video we're going to show. Libby, make sure you watch the sponsorship video, because there's a surprise in there for you. And
I'm sure she'll appreciate it.
I'm sure she will too. And we'll see you guys next week. Thanks a lot. Thanks again, 221 Robotic Systems. And we'll see you later.
Thanks. Good night.
In a second. We'll do better at that.
Oh, finally that's over.
Alright, here we go. See you guys. Have a good night.
Bye.
That was me. I'm sorry. I don't like the stumps.
So you just eat the tops?
Oh yeah, it's the best part. It's crunchy, it's explosive, it's where the muffin breaks free of the pan and sort of does its own thing. I'll tell you, that's $1 million idea right there. Just sell the tops. Are you eating a muffin top?
Yeah, a muffin top store just opened up down the street.
A muffin top store?
What did I just say?
Top of the muffin to you?
Top of the muffin to you. Elaine!
Mr. Lippman?
Nobody likes my muffin tops.
So, what do you want me to do about it?
You're the muffin top expert. Tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Mr. Lippman, when I worked for you at Pendant Publishing, I believed in you, as a man of integrity. But when I saw you in that paper hat and that apron...
What if I cut you in for 30% of the profits?
Deal. Here's your problem. You're making just the muffin tops.
What do you mean?
You gotta make the whole muffin. Then you pop the top, toss the stump. Taste. Yeah.
So what do we do with the bottoms?
I don't know, give them to a soup kitchen.
It's a good idea.
And one more thing. Do you really think we need the exclamation point? Because it's not top of the muffin to you.
No, it is.
Wow, look at this. We're cleaning up.
Oh, Reuben, get me another tray of low-fat cranberry, please.
Excuse me. I'm Rebecca DeMornay from the homeless shelter.
Oh, hi.
Are you the ones leaving those muffin pieces behind our shelter?
You've been enjoying them?
They're just stumps.
Well, they're perfectly edible.
Oh, so you just assume that the homeless will eat them? They'll eat anything?
No, we just started.
I know it's a thought. They don't have homes. They don't have jobs. What do they need the top of a muffin for? They're lucky to get the stumps.
If the homeless don't like them, the homeless don't have to eat them.
The homeless
okay?
don't like them.
Fine.
We've never gotten so many complaints. Every 2 minutes. Where's the top of this muffin? Who ate the rest of this?
We were just trying to help.
Why don't you just drop off some chicken skins and lobster shells?
I think they're fine.
How's business?
Oh, I got stump trouble. The sanitation department won't get rid of them all. I can't get a truck to haul this stuff until next week. Meanwhile, I'm sitting on a mountain of stumps.
All right. I got a hose to puke off the floor of the bus.
Bus? Wait a minute. Bus? You got a bus?
Yeah.
You got any room on that thing?
Oh, yeah, there are a few seats still available.
Do you think you could transport some stumps for me? I'll make it worth your while.
Well, if they don't mind sitting in the back.
No, they don't.
Are they war veterans?
Hey. Where do you think you're going?
Well, I was going to dump this.
Doesn't look like garbage.
Well, it's muffin stumps.
Where are the muffin tops?
This is a garbage dump. Just let me dump it.
Can't do it.
Is this a joke?
That's what I like to know.